disclose. And if Mother Nature wanted it, she put an apple in a tree and a snake on the ground for me. Papa came rolling home Sunday morning, he kept it home. Mama hung a note on the wall. Another moon's kicking in your stall. I'm halfway to Baltimore, and you won't be seeing me no more. Alright. Came rolling home Sunday morning, he kept it home. Mama hung a note on the wall. Another news kicking in your stall. I'm halfway to Baltimore, and you won't be seeing me no more. Came rolling home Sunday morning, he kept it home. Mama hung a note on the wall, just a little note on the wall. It said I'm halfway to Baltimore. Another mule's kicking in your stall. Oh, Papa, with the capital. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control. I'm ready to drive back behind the wheel. Are you ready to ride on into a field off road, into the night, into the night, into the night, into the night.
And away we go into the night.
American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience.
Hello there. Wait, I can't see. I can't see anything. Hold on. Oh, there you are. I see you. Hey, you know what? Actually, I think I would like to sing this one. Here I am animating all y'all. Hey, here, wait. Let me at least get this out of the way. Okay. All right, you guys take it. You got it. You got this. Along the wooden wall, she scratched a wooden match. If all's to fall, now's her chance. The fire leapt and swept from her hand. It wasn't for the baby, wasn't for the man. It's just to watch it dance. Way back before time began, God only knew there was magic to be had. God breathed life with a wave of his hand, and there burst the galaxies, the waters and lands, just to watch it dance. They gather in the Coliseum, they gather in the stands, they gather on the ice sheets, they gather in the sands, they gather in the bright lights, they gather in the distance, they gather no matter with such insistence, just to watch it dance. magic to be had. So God breathed life with a wave of a hand, and there burst the galaxies, the waters and lands. Yeah, just to watch it dance. Along a wooden wall, she scratched a wooden match. She falls to fall, and now's a chance. The fire leapt and swept from her hand. It wasn't for the baby, it wasn't for the man. It was just to watch it dance. gonna have to start putting my colors where my mouth is, you know. Hashtag Holler and Hope. The cover, we love it so much. And I've been encouraging everybody to color it. I'm like, yeah, you should color it, you know. Have your kids color it. Print one out, give it to your kid, have them color it. And then share it online. So I printed me out one. And at first I was like, oh no, we don't have any crayons. How am I going to do it? But then I found the stash. Oh, I found the stash. Woo! I got all kinds of colors. Pencils, pens, I don't know. I can't decide whether to do it on the show. Oh, look at that one. Look at that. I can't decide whether to do it just on the show while we hang out or go watch an episode of Monk or something. I don't know what to do. Look at that. That's nice. Hashtag holler and hope. It's our new record. Hashtag holler and hope. I love the little heart that we have on there from our emojis that Pickle King made on the record. It's so cool. So yeah, play along if you haven't heard the new record yet. It's amazing. It's at nathansland.com. It's called Holler and Hope. It was made right here on the show. It was our love letter to the world. It was, we reached out. We asked for the light. We asked for light. Give us light. And we reached out and they gave us light. And they filled our heart. We turned it into music. And now we're giving it back to you. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Here's the lead-off song from Holler and Hope. You got this. Here's hoping they can reach us, you know, life's finest teachers, the ones to show us how to do what must be done. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. The nuts and bolts of flying to the sun. But who can show us where to look? How will we know what must be done? I know it's written in a million books, but we can't read every one. Say God has a plan for every woman, child, and man. Of all the things to think that might be true. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. I can't play piano, can you? But who can show us what it meant when first a string tied to a bow? How do we find our instrument? Who knows? Sort of prayer to get up and go out there, to know your feet can find a sacred path. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. Once you're on it, you ain't ever looking back. I have no idea how it works from where we get our gifts. but each of us, I'm sure, something nobody else is. You got this, 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 you got this. Oh, yeah. They're working on it in Holland. Look at that. What a beautiful thing.
Hippie fiasco.
We return now to Nathan's Land. Your host, Nathan Moore. American Night Owl. Okay, I'll breathe now. That was a fun intro. Wow. Oh, that was a little song I just made up. Playing with a new toy I downloaded. 30-day free trial of this thing called Arcade. It's a sampler. And you can use it in any recording software, but it's pretty cool. That was from the here. I'll show you. That was from the Toys line of the, but it's just samples. You get this many samples. You can trigger them with a keyboard, but it doesn't play notes really. It's just playing samples, and the black keys modulate the samples, change the samples, and the white keys trigger the samples. So that's the one I used for that little groove we just did, except I went... You can sort of change the key like that. So I just came up with a little pattern using this fun thing, and they have so many sounds. It's like infinite. That was just part of the Toys package. You can grab Circus Fun. Oh, come in the sandbox. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. Oh, my mouse. I see what's going on. Arcade, yeah. It's such a, isn't it a trip? The subscription economy that just happened, just over the last 10 years, where like everything that you used to buy, is now a subscription. even like weird things in your Amazon cart will default to a monthly subscription. What, a giant thing of Italian seasoning? Well, you want one of those every 2 months? No, this will probably last me a couple of years, thanks, weirdo. But yeah, everything's a subscription now. At the same time, there's a lot of awesome stuff that you can subscribe to. This thing is $10 a month, and they put new sounds up every day, so it's a living, breathing thing. You know, they're happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. It keeps them breathing new life into it. Or we just opt out. See ya. So it's pretty cool too. It's just weird. It's been a weird transition. I remember when it first started happening. Like, you can't even flat out buy, Photoshop. A lot of digital programs, which is so weird. I would have to confess, I don't even know if I should do this, but, back in the day when I was living off the grid and stuff, and I remember all the hacked stuff. All the days of hacking and Napster. All that's, so much has been removed from the common man's hands. Give me liberty, or give me. I should be looking at the chat. I still got the Facebook open because looking at those awesome versions. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me shouting over the jams, but I printed mine up and I found a big stash of colored pencils and pens. So I'm going to put my colors where my mouth is and do up my version. Probably end up framing it. But I'll keep sharing them on the show as I getting them. And if you do one, or if your kid does one, or, print out 10 of them, give them to all the kids in your neighborhood. And then put them on social media with hashtag holler and hope. We tried an ampersand, but just spell it out. The hashtag doesn't like the ampersand. Holler and hope. And more importantly, check out our record, which this is all about. It's the record called Holler and Hope at nathansland.com. It was made here on the show, and it's sweet. It's a great record. It's our love letter to you, and we hope it helps. Napster was unbelievable. I was one of the. I don't know where everybody goes, but I even back then I was just like so sad when they cracked down on Napster, and all of my musician friends were so in favor of it. I just never understand people. Napster was amazing. I mean, I was a pretty avid connoisseur of the stuff I loved, and I went down deep rabbit holes and traveled the country, and always had my eyes and ears out for stuff, and especially if you were my hero. But, I got on Napster, and you could type in like Nick Drake and find home recordings that you never knew existed. I mean, every hero of mine, there was this unearthed treasure trove of stuff I'd never heard before, and I can't find it now. It's not on Spotify. It's sort of like cool video stores. It's like the video store is dead, but they had all these movies that you'll never find on Napster. I mean, not Napster, on Netflix. They had all these movies you'll never find on Amazon. All these movies are gone. You can't find them. People try to talk to me like, no, I can find anything now. Like, the only reason they can find anything now is because they are only searching for stuff they've heard of. They don't know what they can't find. You don't know what you can't find. All you can know is that if you know what it is, you know it's not there. So don't even come to me and tell me like, oh, shut up, it's all still available. No, you have no idea. It's not on YouTube. Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. I used, man, cool video stores were such a revelation because I had a growing love of film I don't know why, when I was young, I could consume so much. I could read so many books. I could listen to so much music. I could watch so many movies intently, lost in each thing, endlessly. I was ravenous. Next. Why? How did I have all that time? But then when I finally ended up living in like a big city, and I mean, because then it was Santa Fe and New Mexico and stuff, and in Stanton, we had like one cool video store that was pretty cool, but like I had no idea what a cool video store could really mean until I got to like a big city. And you go in and immediately, as a small town boy that knew he liked movies, wanted to see all of them, all the wild stuff that was going on. Go into this video store downstairs, and it's like, whoa, entire sections of movies you didn't know, genres that you didn't know existed. Like, really? That's a whole thing? Cinema. Oh, it was so amazing. I know there's still some cool video stores out there. It's like vinyl. It's like vinyl. Any requests? It's a bit refreshing, a bit of a breather to be doing shows again with no idea what's going on. 3 weeks there, such a solid mission and purpose. It's a little confusing to not have such an agenda. But yeah, I did clear all the requests, but they were old. I recognize those from last week. Pandora is cool. And there's definitely a lot of amazing ways to discover stuff. I can be the other side of the coin too. We live in a miraculous time of information. Unbelievable. I like thinking about how, having lived before the internet, just to date myself, I was here before that. Why, when I was your age, we could just make stuff up, and nobody knew that we were just making it up. If it was like sounding like you knew what you were talking about was the name of the game. That's how you got ahead in life. You just pretended. Just pretended to know. Said it with authority. Bet somebody $20 you were right, and went on your way. Yep, I'm telling you what. All right, Ben. I see an official request has come in to the Discord. Actually, that's just where they come in, but you can give them to me from wherever you are. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. %R. That'll tell Percy the song you want to hear. And when I call Percy, he brings all the requests to me. He's such a good boy. When a woman, huh? All right. My nails are not in their best form at the moment. I should do more with this guy since I put marker on me. He can be our MC tonight. Been a little while. Oh, what is this? Oh, just in case. This is going to come in really handy in 10 years. When my mind starts slipping here in 20 years or whatever, I'll be like, Percy, how's that? When you're young, you do things the hard way. When you're old, you hardly do things at all. Go. And Percy will come back and say, when you're young, you do things the hard way. When you're old, you hardly do things at all. I'll say, thanks, Percy. That's real helpful. All right. Oh, wait, we have an MC. Sorry, I forgot the protocol. Welcome to our really big show tonight, a really big show. All the way from Stanton, Virginia, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, give it up, big hand for Nathan Moore with his hit song, When a Woman. This goes out to Ben. Take it, Nathan. Whoa, I didn't know there was people here. I thought this was just like a Zoom type thing. Oh, it's so loud. When a woman cuts your hair, she ties a little ribbon there. And the little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there. When a woman cuts your hair, when a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, it rings that way in your ears, and you wanna hear it again and again. When a woman touches you, then there's nothing you can do. That part of you has been told, it's been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to. When a woman touches you, hides her eyes. Then something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize. 'Cause no starvation so denies. Is when a woman, when a woman, when a woman, when a woman. You know who else put out a record the same day we did? Our old friend Leo Neal. It's so good. It's a great record. I just
Hippie fiasco.
such a sweet song.
American Night Out.
So there was a request in here. Oh man, I gotta fix the date. What is the date? Technically, I guess it's the 22nd. Perfect. Okay, so there was a request in the chat for a Pink Floyd song. I don't normally do covers because I get copyright strikes, but whatever. I don't know covers. I have to look them up. I know very few covers. I know like 5. But I can remember from high school the way we learned it, and this isn't right, but I still don't know it. And so maybe I'll just do what this says to do. I believe it's in G. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we running over the same old ground, how we found the same old fears. Wish you were here. Where's my kazoo? Huh. Fun request. Holy moly. Pink Floyd. Hell yes. Yeah, that was a good call. Whoever you were, who was that masked man? Just wanted to say thanks. What else would suit that mood, Magpie? Man, I saw Pink Floyd too. Yep. Whew. Almost died on the way to there. I went with my best friend. His mom was driving, and this car just started coming towards us. And on the other side, it was like concrete. It was an interstate up to Washington, D.C. And I remember that and the pig flying over are the two biggest memories from seeing Pink Floyd. But boy, that car started coming, and she was like pulling off to the side of the road. And I mean, the next stop was the concrete wall, and it's the very last minute the guy just swerved back out. Whew, that was a life flash before my eyes. You know, luck that was. This was when I was a teenager, before I partied or anything, so that really got my chemicals flowing for the Pink Floyd show. What other Pink Floyd song could we do? Comfortably Numb, lyrics, chords. Comfortably Numb, lyrics, chords. Which site to use? Oh, due to a copyright notice, this song it's unavailable to teach you the lyrics and the chords. Or is it? It can't be. It must just be an accident. Haha. Yeah, I'll try it where the capo still is. Hello. No, maybe I shouldn't. Check, check, check. Hey, 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 hey. Hello. Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on, come on, come on. I hear you're feeling down. I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax, relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You're only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt like just two balloons. Now I got that feeling once again. I can't put my finger on it now. Child has grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. I need to hear it again. I can't quite remember how it goes. It's a distant memory. I hate to say it. There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't put my finger on it now. The child has grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. Well, I took a little bit of a hatchet to that. Sorry, Pink Floyd. Love you. Gotta have the harmonies. That's what I say. It drove me crazy playing by myself for so many years because I would hear them in my head. I saw a meme the other day that summed it up. It's like, the beautiful thing about harmonies is you can't do it by yourself. And there's so many songs that the harmony is what is the beautiful thing about it. So if you have one of those, if you have a song where the harmony is the beautiful thing about it, it's really hard to sing it by yourself, especially when you can hit both notes. But it's impossible to choose one. So I would start singing a song. And I mean, I still do this to this day. It's so, because I'm so unprofessional, I haven't figured this stuff out. And I'll get up there and I'll start singing it, and all of a sudden my voice keeps flipping between different voices. It's like, because they're all supposed to be there. Thought I saw a light, it wasn't a light, it wasn't a light. It drives me absolutely crazy. I got it bad. It was me and it was autumn. Oh wait, this will be a good one for. It was me and it was autumn. It was early in the morn. I stumbled on a fallen angel in the corn. In the corn. Covered in cream and her flirtation line hidden in the rose, making me scream, Mother Nature, you're covered in cold, covered in cold. The fallen angel was a baby, asked me what's gonna happen to him. I said, you'll stay here if you're lucky, or you go back in. You go back in. He said, if I stay, will you dig me a hole? Will I dig you a hole? I said, I will. Today must be holy. Yeah, I got plenty time to kill. Plenty time to kill. So with his hardly open eyes, he spoke without a tongue. He said, then bury me, bury me, bury me young, bury me young. So I sank down to my knees and I opened up the ground for that little fallen angel I'd found. I'd found. There were dirt under my nails, and by the trails he pressed in the cold in the morning. I couldn't fast. I couldn't fast. Yeah. Now all is said and done, all is laid to rest. Well, I can tell my spirit is writing again. It's ready to make the next record. It's I love that. I love that. Sometimes you cut the spigot on and nothing comes out. You're like, oh no, it's just the sound of dry air. Other times you can't find enough buckets to catch it all. We need more buckets. Go back up the truck. Back up the truck. We'll line it. Line it with trash bags. Throw a tarp in the back of the truck. We'll catch all this and go for a dip. There's a nice campfire. Pass those beans on over here. Now you see me, now you don't. Gotta go. I would never say I won't. Gotta go. But the love that's in your eyes, gotta go, is taking me by surprise. Now I wanna stay another night. Gotta go. We could hold each other tight. Gotta go. It's like it's wrong, it's like it's right. Gotta go. It's like a sweet song ending. But I will remember it. I will sing it again some night to the moon, and from the moon down to you. Well, I've always been this way. Gotta go, never could stay. Gotta go, there's nothing to say. Gotta go, just kiss me once more, babe. On that kiss I'll ride. Gotta go, it'll get me through the night. Gotta go. Like the stars fit in the night. Oh shit. Percy, someone fetch, gotta go. On that kiss I'll ride. Gotta go, it'll get me through the nights. Gotta go, I think this time I'll cross the seas. Gotta go, just kiss me once more, baby, please. And I will remember it. I will sing it again some night to the moon, and from the moon down to you. Yes, thank you, Percy. Thanks, Magpie. Good boy. that's not all of them, though. Oh, I can't believe it. That's not all of them. That's not the last verse. Oh, man. So close. Oh, what is it? Well... isn't it? What is it? What is it? Let's find out. It's got to be on a hard drive. Oops, I googled it. I didn't mean to do that. Hard drives. By the way we fit, you'd never know. Gotta go, if there was anywhere else to go. Gotta go, like the stars fit in the night. Gotta go, like two pieces of jigsaw sky. That's the last verse, but I didn't remember the... All right. I'm not looking... Oh, I'm not looking for... Gotta go, someone to love me. Gotta go, someone to have me. Gotta go, someone to set me free. But by the way we fit, you never know. Gotta go, gotta go. If there was anywhere else to go, gotta go, gotta go. Like the stars fit in the night. Gotta go, like two pieces of jigsaw sky. I will remember it, I will sing it again some night to the moon, and from the moon to the moon, from the moon down to you. Yeah, I had to remember that verse. No one's getting out of here till that verse is sung properly, by God. I don't care what it takes. None of you is leaving till that verse is sung. Well, good try, Percy. Thank you. More sad songs, huh? Towels hum, make it stop. Hot sauce, 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 towels hum,
make it hot.
part. American Night Owl. Magpie says, play more sad songs. Like what? What is a sad song? Oh, I'd be glad to never ever sing another sad song. Rather sing along. I'd be glad to never ever sing another sad song. Wait, I'd be glad to never ever sing another sad song. Rather sing a long song, toe tapping tune. I got a dream where everybody in the place is swaying, strangers making eyes across the road. Woe is me, I never thought I'd be laughing, but then a funny thing happened. My woe left town, whoa, and it left me, left a little note on my pillow, told me I was getting too slow, no fun no more to chase down. And so I sat. Where's my daggone kazoo? That's what I want to know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Yep. Hi, yes. Hope you're enjoying the show. Thank you, Nathan Moore. That was fantastic. We are having some technical difficulties locating the kazoo for our next act. Don't really know what to do to buy for time. I'd be willing to chug-a-lug a gallon of whiskey right before your very eyes if that'll do. Anybody find the kazoo? Wait a minute. Wait. Yes, Nathan? All right, hand? Yes? Don't do the whiskey gag again. That ruined so much gear last time. It was everywhere. It was all over the table. Oh, no, it goes into my gullet. Yeah, I know what your gullet is at this point. You're not fooling anybody. Your gullet is my table. Your gullet is all over the floor. That's what your gullet is. So please don't do that bit again, all right? Hey, who's in charge here anyways? This is my show. You're my guest. Oh, God, I'm losing it. Too many plates spinning. My guitar started slipping down my side. See, Ben has his kazoo. Pipe that in. Let's get the phone lines open. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Yes, I did see a strange light in the sky. I found it. Man, how about all the UFO stuff, right? I mean, there's always been a lot of UFO stuff, but it's so interesting how much it's kicked up in the last few years, and it's so interesting how much mainstream media and government offices have stepped into that conversation. Stuff being, major networks, New York Times and stuff, releasing that footage from the Air Force planes that was easily debunked on YouTube by some dude. I was completely stunned by that video footage for a long time, and then I stumbled on this YouTube video. I should find it, but I don't know if I'd be able to. The Tic Tac one or whatever. And he completely successfully explained everything that everybody said was unexplainable. And I was like, well, there it is right there. Like what that guy just said makes absolute perfect sense. He completely debunked it. Using, he has knowledge that gives him perspective to see it clearly. For the rest of us, it's an illusion. It's like knowing how a magic trick is done. Because he knows how magic, he's seen that principle applied to some other trick. So he knows how that trick is done and could easily explain it. And once it's explained, you're like, oh. But before that, it was inexplicable. I mean, I can't explain that. I don't have the perspective or knowledge to explain that. And apparently neither did the writer at the New York Times nor the Air Force dude. But this guy did. And then once you hear it from that perspective, you're like, oh. Especially if you genuinely just want to know the truth. You don't care. You're not invested otherwise. Right, to this day, I think it's funny because that is still being covered as a very fascinating phenomenon when really it's not. But there are lots of fascinating. I mean, it's still there's a lot going on. A lot of people talking, saying stuff. A lot of people seeing stuff. That's the exciting part. And lots of specials about it on Netflix and stuff. UFO movies. It's in our mind. It's in our consciousness. We're like walking around on Mars virtually. We're halfway there. We're almost there. Vacation. It's going to be awesome. We won't have to socially distance. We'll be on Mars. It'll be great. Turns out that whole Venus thing that Lex was taking us down happened in the 80s. I was running around telling everybody. Embarrassing. Oh, you mean in the 80s? No, well, I don't know. See, I'm from the time before internet. The guy was convincing, and so I accepted that to be true. I see this happen on the Facebook all the time. Here's an interesting phenomenon. When someone posts something that you can immediately tell is not true, and so you're like, oh, you maybe never heard it before, but immediately you're like, that's just not true. They can't. And so you Google it, and immediately the answer comes up like, yeah, that's not true. And you're like, oh, God. So you have to go in and share the link that you found with just a cursory Google. It was just so easy, and you could tell right away. But, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I do the same stuff with stuff I have a blind spot for. If you don't know, there's no way to know that you don't know. Oh, I can find everything I look for. Everything's there. How do you know what to look for? Well, you're wondering if it's a spaceship, aren't you? So you just look at, is that a spaceship? Yes. But then, people will double down. You'll share the link and they'll be like, that link's bullshit. You're like, no, I could tell that wasn't true before I found the link. I just got the link because I knew you wouldn't just believe me. Why wouldn't they believe me? I can see why they question the link. But then again, what do I know? You know as well as I know that I know how little I know. I know. A lot of things. But every day, suddenly I go, I didn't know that. Wow, how could I have gone my whole life not knowing that? I should have known that. It would have helped a lot to have known that. How could I just be learning that now? I know each town is two towns, one full of love, one full of hate. I know which one is up to me as I enter through the gate. I know that I am lonely. I know I couldn't be true. I know that there are madmen. I know I could be one too. I know. I know the river's poisoned. I know the child is innocent. I know that there were gypsies here. I know where they went. I know life is in the balance, and you can't cut the good and bad in half. I know you just plain don't desire what you have. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know the river's poisoned. I know the one sweet honey, and I'll be rolling in the morning glee. Be rolling in the wee hours, yeah, just her and me. I know power is a great inspiration, and just how small a man can be. I know the truth, it's whatever sets you free. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know math is a light shining on all the musics of thought. I know this debt ain't right. I know my education's bought. I know the good songs. Wait. I know deep down people are scared, and happy people are high. I know sinners close to God, and the saints usually alive. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know the good lines, they come when my mind is gone. I know the ice is melting, I know nothing's wrong. I know grace is always there, it's me, I come and go. From the Buddha to the ball game, I know what everyone knows. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Speaking of that, I wish I could do all my songs once a day, once a week. Once a week would probably be enough, just so I'd know them when the time came. Yeah, I have a song for every occasion, for each moment. I just can't remember how it goes. How'd that thing go? It's good to see you, Kendi. I love you back. There's been a request for more sad songs, so I'm trying to oblige here. Now that I've strayed off the holy path. Lo, my outstretched hands, won't you take me back? Only you know I didn't mean any harm, and I can't hold I can't remember it. Sunshine, it's grace my way. I can't remember it.
Now that I've strayed
Listen to that young voice.
off the holy path, Lord, my outstretched hand, won't you take me back? Only you know I didn't mean any harm, but now my baby's crying,
Yeah, my baby. And I'm so far from home. Sunshine, grace my way. Forgive me, Father, now that I've strayed.
Now that I've strayed, I've been walking round lost
These strange lonely nights, that's how much it costs. Only you know I didn't mean any harm,
but I can't stop
at the sights anymore.
I can stop
Stop the rain. Sunshine, your grace my way. And I forgive you, Father, now that I've strayed. No idea why I thought of that song. Those are terrible harmonies, by the way. I got so excited by the possibility of finally harmonizing with myself. I know nothing about harmonies. I was even with Davis and Amusement, even though there are two singers, it was almost always a version of unison. And if there was a harmony being hit, it was always by the other person. I have no real knowledge of that craft. I love it, and it was always like there was some, which Davis really tried to do some 5-part harmony stuff, and I always really struggled with it. It was like, what's my note? What's my note? Okay, that's what it is. And I'd come in and be like, no, not all right, that's my note. Okay. No. What? Wait, what was it? I can't hear it in my head when other stuff's going on. Well done. What is it? Yeah, that. Davis had it, and again, I didn't have to harmonize. They would just sing it. I didn't have to harmonize. They hadn't harmonized. I just had to sing it like I always do. Sometimes I wish I knew more about it. I definitely will deep dive eventually and try to understand, even though it's just a limit. It's a weakness, no matter what. But sometimes I think I could go low. God, I'm pretty sure I have to have that tombstone around here somewhere. Good to see you, Paul. You got me now, like scrambling through my hard drives. I know I got that video. I'm just sure of it. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Yes. Take a snort? Yeah, sure. I'll touch myself. This is really old, by the way.
Bumps ahead.
1941.
It's Maury Levy's whiskey cabinet.
Yeah.
Now all the kids at home.
Yep.
That on my tombstone. If somebody laughed, he'd second the motion. Though he defied it, believed deep in the notion to write the line where the sky meets the ocean. Can breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. Each breath a wild wind blows. Put that on my tombstone. That couldn't be sure. Put that on my tombstone. gotta take it, enough is enough. Yeah, he was not unknown. Put that on my tombstone. Pizza party.
Hippie fiasco.
Well, Rick, it's time to find a leaving song. There's one around here somewhere. American Night Out. I still haven't really eaten. I'm gonna go make some food, take my color pens and pencils, go cut on something on the TV. I need a new series. My Jericho ended. That was my go-to crutch there for a while. Catherine and I need something new too. Our Cobra Kai ended. It's sad. Jericho's pretty good. There's a certain space certain shows fill that I really love. West Wing was really good. That just ended. Lost my West Wing. I like multitask shows. Stuff that's like super long but good, sort of engaging. You can really watch it or not. I like that. Like, get really into it, then like start writing a song, start messing around. Can color to it. Multitask. Work on videos. Get the show ready. Deal or no deal. That's the Pluto find. Pluto has a deal or no deal channel. If you don't know Pluto, you should know Pluto. Pluto is great. It's the closest you're going to come to feeling like you're watching old school TV on the internet. Completely free. It has channels. It has commercials. And, you know, as much as I think I hate commercials, sometimes I really like commercials. It's the pace I grew up with TV. Gives you the chance to not take things so seriously. Go fix yourself something to eat. Run back in. Then other times, you know, we pause the antenna with the Xbox so we can fast forward the commercials and dabble. Dabble's a good station, but that's a antenna. That's another hot tip if you like TV. Antenna is amazing, but you have to have a real antenna, like on top of your house. All the store-bought ones, all the silly ones, don't seem to cut it. But if you get a real one up there, you just won't believe how free it is. And the cool thing these days, now that it's all digital, is if you either get it or you don't. Back when I was growing up, you know, you'd move the rabbit ears or whatever, and you'd get the channel as good as you could. Like, oh, right there. All that, you know, the waves would start to form real things. I love that. I just love that. It's so weird and mystifying. I'll never understand any of it. I'll never understand how anything works. I don't get it. How could... So what you're telling me is that show in all those colors and all those sounds, telling all those stories, is just in the air. And if you point a metal stick just right, you can suck it down the little vacuum tube and display it on the glass for my very... It's in the air. It's right... Oh, wait, move it. It's right there. There, I got it. Full on Andy Griffith. What? Just get out of town. It doesn't make any sense that Ella Fitzgerald is in the grooves of vinyl. I don't care what you say. People that understand this stuff, that make this stuff, that make these computers, make these digital cameras and stuff, these are aliens, folks. We got to come full circle. There's just... The evidence is overwhelming that the level of comprehension is so far beyond mine that I'm just... It just makes me feel a little useless. I don't know what it makes me feel. It pisses me off a little bit. I'm like, why? But I'm so grateful too. I don't know. It's crazy though. How do they do it? Come on. Really? And I mean, a lot of it is just, magic. It's not even how do they do it. I mean, how does a picture work? And I'm not on drugs right now. But still, what? What? Are you kidding me? A picture? I mean, all this stuff was amazing before digital came along and just completely ruined everything in a beautiful way. Just like, all right, now this is a next level of not being able to understand anything. We've leveled up. We've leveled up in our ignorance. Oh my God, I'm now officially an idiot. But it's crazy just the way old school film works. I mean, I can sort of understand. I mean, the light hits stuff. But that means if I guess if we can see it, if the film can read it, it means we are radiating our exact image out to be received. We are radiating that. It'll stick to film. I mean, and it's both of those things, sound and light, are sort of getting into interestingly familiar territory. They're both waves. They both are energy waves. In fact, when you really geek out into music editing software and visual editing software like digital photography, editing, you will see this incredible similarity in the tools that are used to do each. Both can be viewed in very much the same way. They're both looking at a spectrum. The visual is a spectrum of color. The audio is a spectrum of sound. But, the audio has lows, mids, and highs, and the color has the reds, greens, and blues, or whatever. And so many things are like 3 different values, and you're trying to see how much blue is in it, how much low end is in it, how much it's all being measured in very similar ways, in ways that you're like, holy, this is deja vu. It was like, and that was like my original revelation back before I knew any of this stuff. I remember being in college, and I was, a poetry major basically, and taking philosophy courses like an idiot. And I was just really into all that stuff. And one day I was like, you know what? I think every class I went to, I realized, and it's probably all because it's just math, but my idea was like, I'm learning the same thing in every class. It's just like it's like the same exact thing every class, but said in a different language. It's like the same skeleton with different things on it, or the same, doll with different clothes. It just struck me. I think I wrote it in my journal. It's like I feel like I'm learning the same thing in every class. I'm just learning how to talk about 1 + 1 = 2 in different ways. On that note, I guess I should go color this thing. So I just got a text from Brad. He said good night, but with the text was an audio file. And earlier, just because I sent him the words that I had written, that I started the show off with, that little jam that I made with the arcade plugin. Y'all should check that out. It's pretty fun. But he sent me back an audio file. I wonder if he did something with those words himself. I don't know what he would think of us all hearing it for the first time together, but he's asleep.
Along a wooden wall, she scratched a wooden match. It falls to fall, now's a chance. The fire left and swept from her hand. It wasn't for the baby, it wasn't for the man, and it was just to watch her dance.
Wow.
Were way back before time began, God only knew there was magic to be had. And God breathed life with a wave of a hand. And there burst the galaxy with waters and lands, just to watch it dance.
How about that?
They gather in the Colosseum, they gather in the stands, they gather on the ice sheets, and they gather in the stands. They gather under bright lights, they gather in the distance, they gather no matter with such insistence, just to watch it dance. Hey, just to watch it dance, just to watch it dance, just to watch it dance.
Well, how about that? Whoa. Yeah. That was a special treat there for you. I made a couple of phone calls. I knew after the kazoo fiasco earlier, and with Nathan being a complete jerk to me on air, which is something I'm still shuddering to think about. Ugh. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Well, I'm glad I could save the day. That's all I'm saying. That was cool. All right. Good night out there, America. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. See you soon.
For my friend Ruth, who urges me to make an appointment for the sacrament of confession. Concerning your letter in which you ask me to call a priest, and in which you ask me to wear the cross that you enclose, your own cross, your dog-bitten cross, no larger than a thumb, small and wooden, no thorns this rose. I pray to its shadow, that gray place where it lies on your letter, deep, deep. I detest my sins, and I try to believe in the cross. I touch its tender hips, its dark-jawed face, its solid neck, its brown sleep. True, there is a beautiful Jesus. He is frozen to his bones like a chunk of beef. How desperately he wants to pull his arms in. How desperately I touch his vertical and horizontal axis. But I can't. Need is not quite belief. All morning long I have worn your cross, hung with package string around my throat. It tapped me lightly as a child's heart might, tapping second-hand, softly waiting to be born. Ruth, I cherish the letter you wrote. My friend, I was born doing reference work in sin and born confessing it. That is what poems are. With mercy for the greedy, there the tongues wrangle, the world's pottage, the rats starve.